Fam, hear me out. This is not going to be a bar for bar breakdown. For those, my biggest recommendations would be like Jay Black. Definitely shout out to, ARP. A salute to Knox Hill. If anyone's doing the bar for bar breakdowns, I think there's enough of those. Listen, I've been a battle rapper for 15 years. I was on stage when Loaded Lux battled Geechee Gotti in California for Drake's birthday party, Till Death Do Us Part. Shout out to JP, the cameraman. Okay. The reason I'm not going to do a bar for bar breakdown is not only because you have enough of that already. We're already inundated with that. I mean, Lux is a lyrical monster. What I want to turn you on to is the psychological situation that Lux has put Hitman in, right? So just hear me out. I'm just going to show you some of the things that a lot of these reactors have missed as it pertains to this particular video, okay? Hear me out. Without any further ado, we're going to let the young man cook. Please cook, sir.
So, Thomas, you ain't gonna give me my props, huh? Hear me and hear me. Good. Yeah, they call you the Hitman. Well, I got a call from Sugar. He calls you to get Hitman.
Family, the first thing that I want to point out to you is, and this is something that a lot of reactors missed. Listen to the music. Dum, dum, dum. That sets you up. Like, that is an unresolved sound. Dum, dum, dum. It gets you on the edge of your seat. That's rising action. But then, dum, 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 that's the resolution. So throughout this beat, right, throughout the song, the beat is telling you problems are getting solved. Problems, dum, 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 that, and then dum, 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 the resolution sound, the solving of the problem, right? That's a psychological bit. And listen, Martin Lawrence, having Martin, it's not just about how interesting it is and how great of a choice it was to put Martin on there, specifically Martin talking about Hitman when the song is a diss to Hitman Holla. It goes a little bit deeper than that. Guys, Martin Lawrence, the Martin Show raised us, those of us who are 80s babies. So what Lux is trying to say by putting Martin on there is not just the Hitman Holla double entendre. It's that, bro, I raised Hitman Holla. If it weren't for me, there would be no such thing. You know what I'm saying? By putting Martin there, it's like he's giving us kind of this era of like, yeah, Martin is somebody who our parents know about, who we watch, as little kids that we, you know what I'm saying? Guys, it gets really deep. Sorry for going on a diatribe, but this video is dedicated to what you may have missed on the psychological level. Hear me out.
Well, maybe you acknowledge my skills when I kick your ass.
Right.
Don't confuse fast food with meals cooked off the home stove. A roast rope, nothing but dope quotes in the goat notes. It's Lux, and these all my children. Wash you with old soap, grown folk, cut it out. I'm sharp steel, the slow poke, hope floats. You was on a road for a showboat. Ball game, then I touched down, they moved the goalpost.
Okay, guys, here's another psychological bit. Once again, I'm not going to do a lyric for lyric breakdown. As far as lyrics, we know Lux is the GOAT. On the psychological level, remember, Hitman Holla talks so much about how much money he has. He's money, money, money. Look how much money I'm getting. Look how paid I am. Look at my cars. Look at my house. All of this stuff. And it's all good. I mean, he does it very well. But Lux responds to that with lawn chairs. I'm telling you, bro, it's very deep. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to bring more than the money talk when Lux and Mook are sitting in lawn chairs in Harlem with the people. You know what I'm saying? They look like they're in some party in the back. It's just 4th of July. They're just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And that's another psychological angle you need to kind of understand going forward. It's a psychological game.
Ain't make the A, set the camera up. The GoPro don't know if you people are deaf, but he is so. Cry baby, wipe your mascara. All the brats get addressed in they soft girl errors. War terror when I'm on it. They telling me you blogging, but I heard you're making bread. No festival with.
Now look. You see the 4th of July balloons? Family, 4th of July is Independence Day. Think independence. Because we're going to be talking a lot about contracts and about circumstances that, people can't necessarily get out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what Lux has been able to do as an independent on Independence Day. Guys, there's levels to this, right? There's psychological levels.
They called it. But you're winning teddy bear. Yeah, carnival cotton candy. I park you for my amusement. This really was never fair. Ride out, we not clear? Bet said it. I'm too poetic. Better at least have something for me. I'm a whole legend. ARP on your behalf. Why he in my phone records? Talking like he got the other half. Y'all could both catch it. Low effort. Like he get a bag, you get body. Y'all can spirit. All the rooms blue with a soul separate, smoke separate.
Okay, now listen. That's another psychological. And I want to hit you with
He
this.
get a bag, you get body. Y'all can spirit. All the rooms blue with a soul separate.
Now you see Mook right there, right? Imagine the psychological danger that you're in when you see the person who you just lost a battle to is now ad-libbing Loaded Lux's words. It's almost like this scene is set up, and I've seen a lot of people complain about this, right? Like, you know, why does Mook know Lux's lyrics? Did they write together? Almost certainly not. I'm not sure. But I think the bigger picture that you should see here, on the psychological level, of course, is that if Mook is saying to Lux these things, guys, it almost appears like Mook is saying, I told you so. Right? A lot of people have been kind of thinking about, well, what does it mean that, you know, Mook seems to be mouthing, you know, the words to, you know, this Lux song? Did they write together? It's like, all of that is oblivious to me. What I'm seeing here on a psychological level, the reason this is psychological warfare, imagine the person who beat you on stage is now almost saying the words of Loaded Lux, like, bro, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew this all along. That's damage, bro. That is pressure. It's almost like Mook is like, yeah, Mook doesn't see. He's like, yeah, this is Hitman.
Smoke section. These niggas talking in no position. Told a coalition. Solo mission. I'm going fishing. What's the total missing? He is where you off. Homer Simpson. You ain't the only one had a boss, bitch. So did Benson. What's the business? Coogee rap. Wrote the.
Guys, right here. Look. Where is Loaded Lux at? What's right next to him? Right here behind him. 6 bags of black garbage bags and an overfull garbage can, and he's headed over here to, like, you know, what appears to be on some sort of basketball court. Bro, how can you talk about money now? Has he nullified that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Lux is like, bro, it's not about that. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? And have him slow motion just in, you know, where he's from. Family, there's a big difference, right? And I'm not getting into the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to do a lyric video, even with all of the really impressive ones that are out there, I will do it. I will break it down. But I just wanted to dedicate this one to the psychological maneuvers.
Solo mission, I'm going fishing. What's the total missing? He is where you off. Homer Simpson. You ain't the only one had a boss, bitch. So did Benson. What's the business? Coogee rap. Road the richest. Time to close the distance. We sending shots. Prohibition. You snap a lot. Square. Polaroid. Hold that image. Yeah. Picture you in a box. He think he photogenic. Know your limits. Hollywood. You ain't joking around. Get broken smile. Stay in your lane. That's an open foul. Golden child. Scared of that growing crowd. Turn rolling loud.
And guys, when the beat drops, you're just left with that same thing. Remember from the beginning. Dom, dom, dom. There's a problem, right? Unresolved. Then dom, dom, dom. It gets taken care of, right? All problems get shut down. And it's like breathing. It's like, right?
Stay in your lane. That's an open foul. Golden child. Scared of that growing crowd. Turn rolling loud.
Yeah.
Stage full of hooligans. Smack yelling, hold it down. Probably in a limo. Y'all didn't get the memo. Said I was looking for you, but not how I got the demo. Verb jumped on that plane. You was not there at the intro. This that stockroom work. Verse the model in the window. Use a bimbo. Put what Tim's on and get it jumping. You forgot? We saw you in Chaz. What you dunking? Niggas frontin'. We ain't them and he ain't him. Not at all. But your new shit tough. It's cotton swabs. Drop the ball. What you talking about?
When he said drop the ball, right? And this is the power of fantastic production. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his production team, his camera crew, like the idea, right? When he drops a bar, when that beat comes back, that dum-dum-dum, the fireworks go off immediately at the same time. Watch the transition.
God, we saw you in Chaz. What you dunking? Niggas frontin'. We ain't them and he ain't him. Not at all.
One,
but your
two,
new shit tough.
three,
It's cotton swabs.
fireworks.
Drop the ball.
Boom.
What you talking about stealing?
Crazy.
Niggas rhymes. You said healthy? Vegetable steak. That's nitty line. You not the witty mind you think you are. I shrink your yard. Tall claims about the kingdom's yours. When the ring is ours, being fake is fatal. They be faithful to lane stable. Then it's Cain and Abel. Mercury sable. Or keep that base and naval. Watch your tone.
So you see the Cain and Abel, basic cable, the Brandon. So now he's starting to float. People in battle rap, we know what floating is, right? Daylight is known for it. Who is it? King. Who is it? Oh, I can't think of his name. Loaded Lux definitely is floats. JC can float when he's, and what I mean by floating is like when you start to kind of you start to you transcend our expectations. It's almost like when you rap a bar and the crowd has to react, but you're still rapping, you're still digging in. You're not even allowing the crowd an opportunity to catch up, and you just get that slow build up, that right? And Lux is known for this, right? And he's doing it right at the end. It's like as he's building to something, right?
Lane stable, Dennis Kane and Abel, Mercury Sable, or keep that bass in navel. Watch your tone, cause a hitman played on the table. Like my man saying, he got a line on some basic cable. I can't wait to slay you running that stat script. We active. Victory for you is a past tense. You've been ass since bragging. Clearly couldn't tell you who your last win. Do hitmen start thinking that they assassins? Yo, calm the fuck down. Why you even playing with this little boy like that? You know this nigga's a chili chump dipped in sucker sauce, man. Leave this nigga alone, would ya? It's been the white sheets. Ain't the papers in the press folder. I gave a little exposure like a Vegas deck holder. I was the love tap, but you started with the best closer. Now I got the AI step over, Mook leftovers. Listening to guard rap. And the hitman ain't been delivering on his contracts.
Contracts. Fam, this is Independence Day, right?
Stat about, taking talent out. Holla, you fool. He proves the y'all he got a hot delivery. The Lux he just carry out. Are you mentioning all the money that's rolling in? Tell them what they do to you kids at Nickelodeon. You be breaking like the first day of spring. I guess now we know why the Nicolas Cage bird sings. And as the ship sails, like Kalani making folding chairs, holy hairs, they giving polar bears the solar flares. Oh, we here. Drop the...
Guys, listen to that. They're giving polar bears to solar flares. That's a simple line that does a lot of damage, right? They're giving polar bears to solar flares. Guys, a polar bear can't survive in a warm climate, let alone the kind of heat that could destroy a planet. It's the same kind of dichotomy where Lux says, don't throw rocks at the sun, you can't reach it. It's like, a lot of times Lux's lines are just kind of like the audacity of you to even assume. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Movie with the musical. Next watch party we gon' throw us at your funeral, nigga.
Wow. Wow. Fam, if I were you, I would not count Hitman out. But I'm not you, so I do.